Hi guys, today we're going to make apple crumb pie. Take a look at it. The crust part of this is so good. It's crumbly and crunchy and just absolutely delectable. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Alright guys, so take a look at the ingredients that we're going to need to make this wonderful pie. 3/4 cup of butter or margarine, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half cup of oat flakes, the instant kind, and 1 cup of firmly packed brown sugar. And all this is for the crust part, alright? Now for the insides, we're going to use 1 1/4 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and 2/3 cup of sugar. And of course the apples, and this is about 3 apples that I've peeled, cored, and diced. And of course we're going to need a pie dish. And we're going to start off first of all by making the crust. And we're going to add the flour, the brown sugar, and the oat flakes to this bowl. Using my spatula, I'm just going to go ahead and break it up. And I've melted the butter. And now I'm just going to add the melted butter to this. And continuing to use my spatula, I'm just going to go ahead and mix this in really well. And as soon as I get it to the point where the spatula is not working anymore, I just go ahead and get it cleaned off and get my hands in this and just work it in really well to make sure that the butter moistens every part of the flour and the sugar and the oat flakes. Alright, first of all, I want to set aside 1 cup of my mixture, and I firmly pack it into the cup, and that's because that's going to be our topping of the pie. So now using the rest of this, I'm going to put it in the ungreased baking pie dish and just kind of dump it in here. And see, it's still kind of loose, but not to worry, because once we start packing it with our hands, it's gonna really get packed really well in this dish. So here I go. I just work the middle parts. Of course, I don't want it to be too thick in the middle, and so when I mash the middle part, it kind of pushes up the edges so that we can get a little lip going here on this pie. Now this is the insides. I go over to the stove with my skillet that's already heated on medium, and I'm adding the cornstarch, the sugar, and of course the water. And all I'm gonna do is stir with my wooden spoon and bring this to a boil. It only takes like a couple of minutes to bring it to a boil. And take a look. It looks like glue, doesn't it? But it smells really good. So now all I have to do is go ahead and add in my apple pieces. And it's best if you can use the apples that are tart, kind of like Granny Smith's, but I didn't have that, so I'm using the Gala apples that I get from Costco, and it's just going to be just as fantastic. So put in all my apple pieces, stir, and add in my vanilla extract. You can always add this later, the extract, but I add it in right away before I forget. And just stir it, not even for a minute or so. And now it's time to fill our pie shell here. And this is, you can use this pie crust for lemon meringue pie too. It comes out really fantastic, but you're not going to do it like this. We're going to talk about that in a future video, okay? So just go ahead and put the filling in. It's still hot, so I'm using my wooden spoon. And then you guys remember that 1 cup of pie crust stuff that I set aside? Well, I put it in this little bowl. And all I want to do is go ahead and dress the top of the pie with this. And this is going to make it so wonderful because it's going to be crumbly and crunchy in every bite, okay? I really like this topping. Now into the oven it goes for 40 to 45 minutes, and then look, it's done. Doesn't it look wonderful? It's so gorgeous. I don't even really like things that are made with apples, because in Belize we weren't raised with apples, but this is so good. You're going to love it. Look at the first piece out. You guys want some? I think somebody was kind of digging in there with their fork. It was me, guys. Let me tell you guys, it feels so good to be back in the kitchen. After we did Jada's party, I took like a whole week off of not cooking anything at all. So it feels good to get back in the kitchen and make something fun like this. This is so easy to do. You can throw this together kind of last minute when people come to the house for dinner unannounced. I don't know if you guys have that, but people do show up at my house unannounced a lot. So anyways, you guys try this. Tell me how you like it. Thank you so much for participating in the giveaway that I'm doing with Jada's book. It so excited her when she saw how much you guys want to win the book. And of course, if you want to purchase it, I'm selling it right now at the website. And it's on the page called Store. My website only have like 5 pages. It's very easy to navigate. It's not a complicated website. In the future, when we have more things to offer, we'll get one of the complicated websites. But for right now, it's very simple to navigate. And I thank you guys so much for watching the show, for sharing it for me, because you guys are sharing. I mean, the little subscriptions are growing and the views are growing. And for those of you who are following me at my vlog channel with the updates on my health issue, today is actually a pretty good day. I'm not having any vertigo today, and I'll keep updating you guys at that site until that vertigo is gone completely, okay? So in the meanwhile, let me show you guys what happened a few days after we had Jada's party. We broke my beautiful marble top round table, my dinner table. We turned it over on its side to fix something that was going on underneath the pedestal. It was kind of scratching up my tile, and it was lopsided and uneven, and something was broken under there, something that levels it off. And right when we leaned it on its side, we didn't have any idea that that marble was going to slide off of the frame, the top frame of the table, and it just broke into pieces. It just really broke my heart, because I've had that table for 12 years and I absolutely loved it. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it was a round table, and my dining room is rectangular, so it didn't really fit so well in there. But I just really love the beauty of that marble. So we went out and bought another one, and we bought a rectangular one. I'll show you guys. Joe's going to be my model sitting at the table eating some lunch, and I'll show you guys the broken one. But anyways, things are back to normal, as well it should be. And I thank you guys for watching the show, and until I see you again, take care. Please check out my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk. Also check out my vlog channel. It's called Babs Bear Talk.